In the name of God, the beneficent, the most merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the world. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning, good morning. Wait till some of you guys chime in before I get started. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning, good morning. Wait till some of you guys chime in before I get started. Wait till a few of you guys chime in before I get started here. Top of the morning to my brothers and sisters. Make sure you guys, when y'all chime in, make sure you guys share this video. The Judgment of America. Now, do they not know that the hour is here? See, you see every cry is against them. So beware of them. You see, the curse of God is on them. So how are they deluded today from the truth? You see, former President Trump, I respect you as former president of United States of America. But I want to say I was under no illusion that you will have made America great again. So I want to say to you, former President Trump, that America, she will never become great again. So I want to say this nation has become a habitation of devils, a home for every evil person. You see, a cage for every hateful bird. So have you become a nation of devils? So, Mr. Trump, you said some rough things to your general. You insult your intelligence. And see, the people will vote for Donald Trump to run in 2024. So I want to say I was under no illusion to tell former President Trump that America will never become great again. You see, on that night of that January 6th of that insurrection, they was destroying their own democracy. What makes me think today, they never believe in a democracy. So brothers and sisters, you have to understand in 1776, when they started the Constitution, they didn't write these independency for you and I. They wrote the Constitution laws for themselves. During the night of the filibuster, Martin Luther King says they would deny black and brown voting rights. Because America, they never wanted a democracy. See, America was a corporation. They took the independency from the native Indians who had an independency claim called America. So they took July 4th as a celebration to celebrate the joy of independency of others. Now the Bible says, as thou hast done, so shall it be done to you. You see, someone is going to take away their joyful independency. You see, we are fighting for equality. We are fighting for a liberation. And see, as long as we down here as black people, you think that you are a full citizen owner. You think that you are American. And see, in every sense we've been here, ever since our father made a way to build the country of America, made it suitable, America became rich. She was able to have the luxury things that she always had. She had the most beautiful things in the Atlantic and the Pacific. But now I'm here to say a time is coming. A term is coming to an end. You can no longer hold on to us. You see, 400 years that we've been trapped in. And see, we go to the White House, we look for justice, but instead we get injustice. So in a nutshell, we have presented out in ignorance. We have not known the true God. And I say America never wanted good religion taught. She never wanted Islamic religion taught. So she had the religion of Christianity, which don't give you no future. Christianity is a white man's religion, and it attains no starvation. Because brothers and sisters, that starvation I do not want. You can't give me 2 cents for it. And see, brothers and sisters, you must come down this earth and rot. You see? Because that starvation I don't want today. You see, friendships, you see, is speeding her doom. She no longer have friends. And see, Trump, you said some rough things. And not only that, Trump, I just want to say to you, you killed my brother, Qasem Soleimani. So the question is, how many people are you planning to kill? And how many people would you have killed? You see, today, murder is the operandi. You see, they want us dead so that maybe they can just speed this up. You see how they funding this war? They spending trillions of dollars because they know that they want this thing to escalate. They know how many people they want to die. And we are trapped up in this crossfire. And we have nothing to do with fighting this war. You see, we fought Germany and defeated Germany. But under who orders? Under their orders. You see, when black people fought Pearl Harbor, whose blood was shed in the streets and in cities, in the highways, in the byways, those was black people blood shed through Pearl Harbor. So I think now we should take a stand and march just as the Palestinians is marching. We should march and get together for a spiritual feast. Because black people, why do we march on a time when we see racial injustice? When we see one of our brothers get killed? This is the time we march when we still should be marching. Racial injustice here in America cannot be ignored, cannot be avoided, it cannot be swept under the rug. Racial injustice should be acknowledged. You know, the sad thing, brothers and sisters, when Mitch McConnell said black American people is treated equal. But how long we've been sitting here? How long have they been claiming that they would give us our recreation? How long are we going to continue to sit and cash in our votes? This election is one of the most serious elections. Because neither party thinks how they will find a solution of freedom, justice, and equality. Whether you cast your votes or you don't cast your votes, the die is set. See, it doesn't bother me who's in this White House. You see, who's Democrat, who's Republicans. Because the die is always set against us. She got her feet set against 20 and 30 million black people brought out of their native land and people from their gods. Her feet is set to shed blood. And the tables I've been saying is turning. No one wants to sit with her. She the most public enemy on God's list. So how dare you don't see your plaque, but you can see someone else's speck. Well, these Iranians, they are a terrorist organization. Well, we don't want them here. But I think America got to look and see how she's keeping it. Because if she's not keeping it right, then take it out of others. You see, this is the trouble that America is having. When she loves meddling other people's affairs. When she can't just keep her damn nose out of other people's business. This is her trouble that she's having today. So she's swift to shed innocent bloods. This is America that love invading people's privacies. So how dare you can speak when she can't just keep her nose clean. This is the trouble I say that America is having. Just look at our economy. Just look at the infrastructure. We never had this infrastructure as you haven't, we never had our inflation high as they had it back in 1981. Just look at global warming, climate. There's a dark winter season's coming. I've been saying this. There's a dark winter season that we are heading into. And I want to say this. You guys, we are coming for a long drought season. Things is boiling in the remaining hurricane season. The sea levels is rising. We are below sea level temperatures. We are in Celsius height. Storms is coming one after another. We are getting trains of storms that's coming anywhere from the beginning of next month to the middle of November. And check this out. We are going to be in a neutral El Niño pattern. An Arctic blast is coming, which is going to bring a cold front. The cold front will meet with warm water, which is going to produce more storms. And these storms we see is visiting America day and night. And as you think that she's going to get over the sore made by a previous disaster, another one will strike her. Job prophesies and 38, 22, and 23. Have you entered into the treasure of the snow? Have you seen hell? And see, when God spoke to the prophet Jeremiah, he said, before I formed you, I knew you. I appointed you a prophet to the nation. And told Jeremiah, what do you see? He says, I see things is tilting in the north. You see this? You see the house of Israel? You see the house of Judea? You see the house today of America? And you see how she abandoned Israel on foreign soil? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing how they funding this war? $100 billion is spent. 60 of that is sent out to the Ukrainian people. 40 of that is sent out to Israel. She's not focused today to defend her home. And Americans is crying out, well, where is our needs? Where is our share? 20,000 people over there in Libya died in that flood. Look at Hawaii. You see, the people are crying out. The people are talking. The people are talking. And I think their own people is seeing America for what she is. I say, brothers and sisters, this is a time that we should take a stand. Don't give them no service till they can answer the questions. You see, don't tell our people to fight a war when it was never necessary for us to fight your wars. So are these constitutions guaranteed for me and you? For a black? For a Hispanic? And even poor white people? I think now we should come at a position to question our governments. Are these constitutions made for you and I? Well, in fact, brothers and sisters, I just don't have them at all. You see, the enemy can put a little trick into his 13 commandments. However, he called it citizenship, but however, we've been convicted with the crimes. And now they're trying to make it easy to convict more black people with these crimes, to rob them to whatever was necessary. See, you are trickily, deceitfully, demonically said that you engage us. But every time we try to exercise the rights that you say we have, you find a way to destroy it. Have they found a way to destroy these constitutions? Just look how they treat foreign countries. Just look how they treat these other countries. And we got billions of us American people are crying out. In these last centuries, we've been crying out for freedom, justice, and equality. We've been trying to find the right method. We've been trying to find a solution. But today, you see the enemy, they think today that they are mighty against God. The enemy today, they think that they can thwart the plan against God. They planning death on our people. Ever since I told you guys about this vaccine, ever since they had it, you know, brothers and sisters, God was moving me into this revelation when they started this vaccine. And he told me, well, read the 13th chapter, verse 16, how Satan was requiring people that would be rich, poor, free, slave, small, he require you to have the marking. And see, they was pushing these vaccines because they know that people would like to go to the carnival, these events. They was pushing the vaccine. And one day I went to LA to see how things was. You know, they was pushing the vaccine. In order for you get to work, you had to be required of a full vaccine. And the sad thing is, brothers, people was dropping within a 3-week span. And the sad thing is, when the toxicologists did the reports, they found so many people with blood clot. See, this is the work of Satan. He steals and kills and destroys God's people. But I'm here to tell you that a deliverer is here. And he's here to deliver us today. When God said the meek will inherit the earth, he's giving this back to us. But we have to be patient to receive what God has given us. You see, some people will go out and fight. You see, fighting will be mentioned. But to some of us, we may not agree. You see, some of those bands of people of Israel fought. And some of the bands of Israel stayed. But fighting is going to be required on this day, where some people may dislike a thing that could be good for them. See, I don't blame the Palestinians. They marching strong. It's because they want equality. They want a liberation. I think now this is a perfect time that we all get together for a spiritual feast. And let the whole world know that we are tired. The question I have, why are the nation angry? Because we are living today amongst dissatisfaction. You see, 100% of us is dissatisfied. We don't like what we're seeing. This has been going on for centuries, brothers and sisters. We've been so patient. Our people done died. We done lost so many people. We've been this so patient to just wait if they gonna do any good. You know, the thing is, America will have to do a marvelous thing, a square deal of justice. See, it takes justice to work today. And if she do a good thing, God will grant them a reward. As Jesus says, no act goes without its reward. You see, if they can do good, God will prolong their time. He'll put an extension of time. And this is why when Abraham was going to the angels, and he told the angels, will you destroy the righteous with the wicked? So the angel said, well, go see, can you find 50? If you find 50, I will not spare the land. But see, Abraham couldn't find 50. Then he said, well, go see, can you find 40? Then he said, well, go see, can you find me 30? Then he said, well, go see, can you bring me one outside of Lot's and his family? If you can just bring me one, I spare the city. You see, God delays judgment so that the people that he hath judged are not worthy of what they bought to get. See, brothers and sisters, I'm here to tell you they're not worthy for you to be following. You see, because God is going to send them where they belong, where it's going to be fervent fire and heat. And you're not going to be here to survive it. So therefore, brothers and sisters, we are looking forward for a new heaven, a new earth, where we're going to reign with him. But first, he must move this rubbish, this wickedness. So I say this to say this, we're all tired. Both unrighteous people and righteous people are tired because we are dealing with the disaffiliation. We're all tired. And see, the same way we voted them, it's the same way we will vote them up out of here. You see, the whole world is tired. Our children's is tired. You see, the students today, they don't want this old world education. It's a new world that our people want. So in a madness, you see today, they are destroying the educational system. Teachers are in great danger. Schools, colleges, and universities is set on fire. It's like in the story of Samson. Samson did not care whether there be a civilization left behind. He was blind to the fact. He wanted to get even with his mockers. You see, so I say this is why I say this to you. America never wanted a civilization. Never believed in one. I just said it before that America was just a corporation. That's all. So you see today in this madness, people are just destroying the American textbooks. Schools is set on fire, and you see college and universities going to be set on fire. You're going to see a madness like you've never seen it before. In the Muslim world, they will come to the United States and let America know we are tired. The whole world going to be tired. And you're going to see people marching like you've never seen it before. Her days, my brothers and sisters, is coming to a close. And I mean, no one wants to sit with her. You see? So this is how Satan gonna work. He don't care about you and I. He's willing to put his whole palm print on the earth. This is the job of Satan. See, once you understand, Satan places behind us and not in front of us. See, all these things Satan gonna give you, and all these things he's gonna tell you, if you bow down to serve me, I'll give you half my kingdom. So how hard would it be for a rich man to enter into the kingdom than this poor man to go into the eyes of a needle? You see, it's going to be very hard for them to get into that place. So, brothers and sisters, nothing surprised me on this Cold War that America will have to settle. This Cold War. There's the Cold War between America and Russia. The most two powerful war factors. And the best thing that Biden says, we don't want no one to get into this war to escalate. This war is going to escalate like you've never seen it before. She is outnumbered. And she knows that she's outnumbered. She's being barred in as I'm speaking with you guys. She's being barred in by Iran. And you see, the sad thing is when she send her Navy ships on the front line, it will be intercepted by Iran missiles. China and them is barring her in. You see Turkey and all the nations setting up. She's not going to have enough militant to sit in the front line. I say this to say this. The tables is turning, brothers and sisters. The tables is turning. This don't have nothing to do with religion, what religion you are in. Because I got some of my people today that's Christians. No matter if you're a dark brother or a lighter brother, I want to say this to you. Your hurt is my hurt. You see, how many years we going to keep our mouth shut? Don't say that. Well, it's not the right time to say that. So when are we going to get up and speak than to keep our mouth shut? You see, it's a time that we have to take a stand and question our governments, brothers and sisters. So I'm going to leave with that. I thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate all you guys for tuning in. You guys share this video. You guys get the likes to go up to 1K. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to ask me some questions, this is the time to ask some questions. I'll answer some questions if you guys want to, answer some questions or have some questions. Please feel free to comment below if you have some questions. But I want to say I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. I really do. But if you guys don't have no question, I'll probably be back for another, another video. You know how we do it. This time I'll probably be reading from the Fall American book. But you guys, like I said, you guys, keep your eyes open. Be prepared. And don't forget to practice the 3 P's, you guys. To practice, prepare, and persevere. And may God be with every last one of you guys. I thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Peace. Shalom. God bless every last one of you. Thank you guys.